Yolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and it still is an exciting time because we still need to talk about new stuff that came in with the new Arc Mirror Universe Part 2. And today I want to talk about the new projectiles, so some more refits, but in this case it's projectiles. But before I do this, I just want to say, if you're not a subscriber of my channel yet but do like my videos, then please do subscribe to my channel. And when you do, also click this little bell and all notifications so you'll be notified when another video comes out. But now let's have a look at those two new projectiles. We'll find them, for example, in my hangar. And they're at Projectiles. You know probably a lot of videos about projectiles yet, but there is now the Apex Pulse and the Echo Beam. Those two are the new projectiles they introduced now with the new Arc. And let's have a look at the Echo Beam first. The good thing, and that counts for both, is that when you look into the two info boxes, this refit can be applied to any ship. So it doesn't matter which ship it is, like it was with the field repairs, for example, or ship skins only go for this one ship class. The Echo Beam, like the other projectiles, goes for every ship. And the bonus that you will have here is a permanent buff once again. And that's always good because you don't have to explicitly put it on a ship to have the bonus. And when you have different projectiles that bring bonuses, not all do, some just change the looks, but many bring bonuses, then of course you will have all these bonuses on all your ships once you unlock them. And that's the same with the Echo Beam. In this case, it increases isolytic damage by 5%. It doesn't sound much. But isolytic damage, even if you're the isolytic damage reductions you do are always in those small percentage points. And so 5% isolytic damage is quite a number. And so it is something to think about, to have or not have, especially looking at the new PvP crew that brings a lot of isolytic damage in the end. Before I talk about getting those new refits, I just want to talk about the other one as well, and that's the Apex Pulse. It's the same, it applies to every ship and it's a permanent buff, but in this case increases the apex barrier against PvP targets by 500. Only not when you're defending the station, but otherwise in PvP. 500 is not a big thing, that brings you just another 5% to your apex barrier, so 5% more damage that you can sustain, but still it is something, and it is definitely helpful. I've seen people that could decrease a lot of damage with their apex barriers, and if you have the combination of the different bonuses from projectiles, from artifacts, from research, in the end you will have quite a high number that is relevant and that will help you. But still, those two bonuses here will have to be judged on the way you can get those projectiles. This one, for example, I can imagine it will look very, very interesting once you applied it to a ship during the battles, but that will not be the reason to get them. And the point to get them is the real problematic one here, because at the moment at least, both say this: it can be purchased in the store. And both of them are now in the store, and that's where we're going for a second. Go out of here to show you both of them. The Apex Pulse projectile and the Echo Beam projectile are both in the store at the moment. And both here where I live for 100 euros each. And there you will have to decide if it's worth it for you. Despite the fact that a few of my viewers have supported my channel already, which I'm really grateful for, and if you ever thought about doing that, always just have a look in the pinned comment under the videos, and there's a way to do that. But of course that's not fortunes, and I'm grateful about smaller contributions as well, that because of that. But that means still I have to prioritize. I'm still putting all the money I make with this game back into the game, and still have to prioritize because that's not a fortune either, by the way. And so prioritization means that I, as far as it seems at the moment, will not get either of those projectiles here in the shop, because getting both would mean another 200 euros. That's a lot of money for me. And looking at this relation, they are both too expensive for me, I have to say. I'm sorry. And so I will not get them. And even if you judge it with the extras, the 75 charts are coming with, you need 75 for each. It's not that gigantic amounts of materials, well, that come with it. And even on my ops level. So even that wouldn't be something to discuss, to get the combination of the shards and the materials. So that's not attractive for me either. So I have to say I will not get them, but I'm quite sure some people will get them here in the shop. And then I'm really curious to know, are you satisfied, especially about the looks of the two, which is something that I probably would find very interesting. Let us know if you purchased either of those or both. Some people will do that. Then please let us know, are you satisfied with the looks? Are the looks very cool in battle of those two? That will be something very interesting for my viewers as well. But of course, also if you think that it was worth it to buy them, because I said it a lot of times in my videos that I want to give you the real game experience, and so I'm honest about the paid stuff as well. Scopely didn't forbid me to make those videos, so I'm grateful for that, but I'm not working for Scopely, and I'm not working with Scopely's like some others that get stuff for free, by the way. I do this independently, and so I will give you my honest opinion if something from my point of view is worth it to buy it or not. I told you in some places that I think it's worth it and where I always buy stuff, but I will also always tell you where I'm not going to buy stuff and where I'm not very convinced by the prices either. And so I will continue to do that in the future as well. But if you have questions in general or video requests, you know that I regularly read your comments. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.